I don't play, and I have a very good memory.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Joleen. I take a look at all things Bravo and break it down with a comedic and very biased eye. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Everybody hit that like and leave your comments. I love to hear from you. Let's get started.
Now, you called her Hollywood's biggest bully. Do you regret saying that? She just got booed on stage.
That's unfortunate. No, I don't.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Kathy Hilton has had a lot to say after this past season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She spoke at BravoCon and most recently on TMZ and spilled some tea. Also talked about her return, where she's at with her sister. Basically, Kathy Hilton's been killing it since BravoCon. She and Garcelle were the only Beverly Hills housewives that received roaring applause every time they appeared, and some people even stood and cheered for them as well. She was able to do her conga line with other housewives. There was a DirecTV party that she was a part of. She got to promote her tequila finally. And so it's really Kathy Hilton and Garcelle's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills world, and the rest of the cast is just living in it.
I get it. You're preaching to the choir.
Let's take a look at what Kathy Hilton has had to say in her most recent interviews and comment on it.
Would you be back next season if it was the same cast? Do you think that you would be back?
If it's the same exact cast, absolutely not.
No way.
Deserve the truth.
We're invested.
This is reality, baby.
Yeah.
This is not a soap opera.
So can you confirm to us that she over-exaggerated the Aspen story?
100%, but you're gonna have to wait and watch.
I don't need any drama.
With
Do you know
everybody. What you did to my sister, and you drove Lisa Vanderpump off the show. I mean, the list can go on and on.
Denise Richards, the fans loved her. They loved Lisa Vanderpump.
did. And now they love you.
Camille Grammer.
Yep.
I mean, there's a list.
Yep.
And I know all about that.
Yep.
I don't know about you all, but I love that Kathy Hilton has done her homework on what's happened previously on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and what Rinna, Erica, Kyle, and even our Dorit has been up to with driving people off the show that they no longer feel suit them and pushing for their narrative on the show. So I love that Kathy Hilton is coming out in these interviews and teaming up almost with Denise Richards, who is rumored to possibly be coming back. But again, I don't know if that's true. Camille and Lisa Vanderpump. And as you know, Garcelle and Lisa Vanderpump are buddies and they have filmed together, and Garcelle's son is working for Vanderpump and may or may not have got himself into a little scandal. Her oldest son, his wife, they might have had, she was accusing him of some infidelity issues, possibly with Raquel from Vanderpump Rules. So we will wait and see if that shows up in an episode. But definitely the ladies are upset that Garcelle and Kathy are friendly with Vanderpump. And as you can see from the scenes for the upcoming part 3 of the reunion, Kyle is shocked. How dare her sister tell the truth about what really happened to Vanderpump on the show, in my opinion.
Definitely said some things, and I apologize, but
Right.
I never knew at that point the things that she was coming out with.
Right. Okay.
So if you don't really, if you forget or you're whatever, you might think, oh, well, Kathy came clean and everything, but what she said, I said, did not happen.
Okay.
Which, and you, I will say, your apology was so sincere.
Your apology was so sincere.
I love how these entertainment news reporters just, a lot of them end up just kissing the butt of the celebrity or reality star that they're interviewing. And I definitely recommend you go check out this Access Hollywood interview, because these two ladies, adorable, but they're doing the most. They're doing too much. They're just like, your interview was so sincere. You're like the best. Your hair smells like strawberries and you definitely don't smell like Marlboro Reds. We love you. it's just one of the things that I see happen a lot with these entertainment news reporters. They get starstruck and then they just start kissing the celebrities' butt, and it takes a lot away from the interview when they're too busy fangirling. Maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments, but this one was funny.
All over. I mean, people have known me since I'm a teenager.
Yeah.
They know I don't talk like that.
Yeah.
And they know that I don't use certain,
language. Kathy,
It's interesting the way Kathy words this in this interview, because it seems as though she, in my opinion, is talking about the original allegations that came out before the season that Kathy Hilton was said to have went crazy in this Aspen club and used homophobic slurs and racial slurs against the staff there, and it was coming out. And this is kind of what people are blaming Rinna for putting out and feeding bloggers and the media. However, when the episode aired, they mentioned nothing about racial slurs, nothing about homophobic slurs, just that she said awful things about the women, them being stupid, and also the most horrible things, according to Rinna, about her sister Kyle and how she was going to take down Kyle and her entire family. So it's interesting that we didn't see that, but it's still being referenced.
Relationship stand with Kyle.
we will see.
I mean, how come? I mean, are you guys close? I mean, what's going on?
I just guess that I would have liked some support since a little more support earlier, because everybody knows that this was, I know, and I had people from the show telling me that this was a setup the whole time.
It's unfortunate that people can change something that was just pure innocent fun into drama.
And you know what, if people are really worried about me, why wouldn't they call Kyle, my husband, production, when Lisa said that I had a break? But she decides to call the media, the press, her little go-to people, and Erica. Why is she calling Erica in the middle of me scaring her so much?
So, so your relationship, when was the last time you guys talked?
I said hello at the BravoCon.
Bravo.
Those two are desperate for a storyline, and they want to just, they'll throw anybody under the bus. And I said a few weeks ago, you watch. They're all going to start turning on each other. And that started happening yesterday.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
I mean, what about Lisa Rinna? I mean, have you spoken to her privately? Have you guys made up?
No. Mm-mm. No. I've said hello, she said hello, and that's it.
And also, there's rumors. Do you plan on leaving the show? Where do you stand on that?
I had said that I would only be willing to come back if the cast, if it was completely the same. Absolutely not, because I feel there are two bullies that intimidate a lot of the other girls. A couple speak up, but most of them, they're not being their authentic self. When they're pushed up to the wall and they're afraid of what those two bullies, because they're capable of anything.
And by those two bullies, you're referring to Erica and Lisa.
So there you have it. Kathy Hilton has now said in multiple interviews on multiple occasions that she will not return if the cast stays the same. Mainly Erica and Lisa, if they're still on the cast, she will not be a part of it. Some fans are upset with Kathy for saying this because they feel as though she is giving Bravo an ultimatum. And here's what Andy Cohen had to say about Kathy's statement, even though she does acknowledge in the BravoCon interview she did that she's a friend of the show, and so she knows that she doesn't call shots. But you're also Kathy Hilton, so you kind of call shots. So we'll see what Bravo does with this, but here's what Andy had to say. Listen, it's been done before, Andy says, of cast ultimatums. It doesn't always work for that person. We have to see who wants to come back. We have to see what we're going to do. There are a lot of questions still to be answered, and so I'm not surprised that she had that opinion. I'm sure there are other people in the group who don't want to come back if other people in the group are coming back. So that's usually the place we're at right about now. So it sounds like Andy's like, this happens every season, and we'll see. Also, he loves Rinna and Erica and Kyle, so I highly doubt he's going to get rid of Rinna or Erica just to appease Kathy. But then again, Kathy's Kathy. She might hold power, but let me know in the comments. Would you like to see Erica and Rinna gone next season? Personally, I'm fine with putting them on pause. Diana Jenkins never come back again, Dorit on pause, and go from there. I would also love to see a Hilton's reality show like the Kardashians, but just grittier and more fights. Because I personally find the Richards sisters drama very entertaining. I don't know if that's wrong, but if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. So there you have it, everything you need to know about Kathy Hilton and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also follow me on my social media at Joleen Lunzer on Instagram and at married2 Bravo on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
And Hunky Dory's a good kid, but let me tell you something. You want to play? I'll play.
If you like what you